What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Bachelor Project. Now today, as you can see, I'm in my laundry room. Well, you guys can't see around, but I'm in my laundry room, and I went to Cabela's today. I did a little bit of a haul. I wanted to film, but they were blasting music out loud like crazy, and because today there wasn't that many people there, I wanted to film, and it would have been a perfect time to film, but the music was just so loud. Like, whenever I talked to the camera, you couldn't even hear me, even if the camera was like right in my face. But I'm gonna show you guys what I bought, and I'm gonna be telling you guys what I'm gonna do with the stuff that are in this bag. So anyways, if you want to see what I got today at Cabela's, stick around to the end of the video. Alrighty guys, so the first thing that I got, I'm actually going to be doing this in like a first person point of view. The first thing that I got, or I guess the first two things that I got were these. So these are basically the 24 gram CO2 cartridges that I use for my my inflatable life vest, because as you guys know, when I hit 1K, I pulled it and now I need to replace it, so I bought two extra ones. These expire on April 2nd, 2029, so I bought two of them, one to use now and one extra one just in case I blow it up again, or if it blows up because of an emergency. But these were $21.99. These are for the AM24, so they use a 24 gram CO2 cartridge. I got two of those. Then I got some lures, and of course I got lures. I got two packs of these. These are the XPS series by Bass Pro Shops. These are the Craw Diggy Craw Juniors. Now, I love the Craw Diggy Craw Juniors. I fell in love with these things for my jigs. These are perfect jig trailers, and I got it in a summer craw color, which is like, summer craw is like green pumpkin with like a nice green color on the back. Nice natural color. Then I got another kind of natural color, I guess. This one's called Fire Pumpkin, and it's like, again, like a green pumpkin on the front with like this little red on the back. I actually like this color a lot because out in the Potomac where I fish, there was a lot of crawfish, and they're big and they're red. And these make perfect jig trailers, and they're like perfect size. They're almost like little chunks, but perfect jig trailers. I love these. They also sell the regular size one. I'm gonna pop a picture of the regular size one, but these small ones are perfect for jig trailers. And these, I believe, are, let me check. These are $3.98, guys. And I bought two packs of those. Then I got a topwater frog because I've been wanting to do some snakehead fishing or even bass fishing. Out in the Potomac, the part that I fish it, there's a ton of lily pads and stuff way back in the horizon that you guys never see me fish there. But there are snakehead there. There are a ton of kayakers and guys that just go there for only snakehead, and they always use frogs. And I don't have any small frogs because snakehead have very small mouths, even though they're big, feisty fish. They have small mouths, so having a smaller frog helps. So I just got this little Booyah popping frog. I like Booyah ones because they're not too expensive and they're pretty high quality. And this is a small one, and it's like this cool color, but what really matters to me is the bottom. Whenever you're buying topwater, don't worry about the color that's on the top and stuff, because the fish only sees what's on the bottom. So this right here has like a white bottom with a yellowish and red tone of color on the tip of the mouth there. And that was, I believe, $8. I think, let me check real quick. It was $7.49, so yeah, $8. Then I got a popper because whenever I'm using any topwater hard bait, I keep it so simple, either black or white. I don't have any other colors. So I have a white popper. I don't have a black one because it broke, but now I got a black popper, and I actually wanted to try these. These are the XPS Bass Pro Shops again. It is a smaller one, but I actually prefer a smaller popper than a bigger one. It just gets more bites and it can still attract big fish. And it's just all black. Whenever it's like the evening time and the sun's starting to go down, if you have low light visibility, use black. If you have sun out, use white. So this popper here was, the popper was $5.99, guys. So pretty cheap popper, and they're still pretty good quality. I actually really like the crankbaits that the XPS series makes. So they make pretty good quality baits with the XPS line, and the packaging looks cool too. Then I got some culprit worms here. I've never really used culprit worms. I wanted to buy some Bass Pro Shops ones, but they didn't have any color that I wanted. And these culprit ones really stood out to me because of the color. These are 7.5 inch, you know, pretty typical ribbon tail worm. And these are, the color is Voodoo. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this color looks absolutely amazing. It's like this green pumpkin with purple flake and like a watermelon on the front. I don't know how to explain it, but it's really good. It looks just like a little bluegill or like a little bait fish. And ribbon tail worms, dragging them along the bottom in the summertime works so good. And hopefully I'm going to be fishing with Drew and Tyler or just Drew, whatever. Hopefully I'm going to be fishing with them soon. And I got these because we're going to hopefully be going to this spot that they know where they catch a ton of fish. And they only catch fish on soft plastics. And I didn't have any worms, so I got these for that. And the culprit worms were $5.79, so pretty expensive. I remember when these used to be like $3, now they're almost $5. Then I got some lemon pepper lizards because, you know, the lemon pepper lizard is just so good. I know it's not called lemon pepper, it's called chartreuse pepper, but it's lemon pepper. It's green, it has black flake in it, and these are absolutely juicy. People look at colors like this and they think it's silly, but colors like this actually catch a ton of fish, and chartreuse pepper is one of my favorites. And these are just regular 6-inch zoom lizards, probably one of the most OG baits in the entire world. And the chartreuse pepper lizards were, let me see here, I think they were $4.79. I think they were something like that. Then here I got some Dream Shots. The pond that I always go to where I catch a ton of fish, where I recently went there with Tyler and Drew. These baits were catching me a lot of fish. Now these are the Dream Shot by KVD. These are like a mini drop shot bait, but I use them just Texas rigging them on a small EWG and they work perfectly. And these are in a KVD Magic. This is my favorite color to get in them. And those were $6.99. It's because of the KVD. KVD baits are really expensive, but they're amazing. Then I got some jigs. I've been catching a ton of fish on jigs recently, and it's summertime, so I'm not surprised. But I don't have any finesse jigs. I only have like casting jigs and skipping jigs. So I bought some finesse jigs because finesse jigs, even though you can have like a ounce and a half finesse jig, it's still a smaller profile even though it's super heavy. So here I got some Booyah. These are called the Finance jig. It's a finesse jig, but they call it the Finance jig. And these are in ½ ounce, and it came with 2 jigs. And I like the color on it. The color is, I believe, it's called Juice, I think. I don't know, but it's like this green pumpkin with some blue in it and some copper and stuff. It looks really good. It looks like a bait fish. And these are in ½ ounce. And those were, the Booyah jigs were $6.99 for 2 jigs. Is really nice. Then I got this XPS jig. This is another finesse jig, but I don't have any, like I said, I don't have any finesse jigs, so I got these that are big, but I also wanted something really small. This is a 5/16 ounce. It's a nice little small profile jig. I can use this on a spinning rod or a bait caster. Probably bait caster because I'd rather use a bait caster over a spinning rod and reel any time of the day. But this is what it looks like, and the color is, it does not say a color, but it's like a black and blue. So, and the XPS jig was $3.99. So pretty cheap jig. If you want to get lures, you want to stock up your tackle box, highly recommend getting the XPS lures. If you have a Cabela's or Bass Pro near, get the XPS series lures. Bass Pro Shops has a ton of lines of lures. Their cheapest ones, hands down, are the tournament series, the tourney series. But the crankbaits and the jigs and all that under the tourney series, they're not that good. But whenever they did the rebranding as XPS with the black packaging, these are really high quality. Any baits from XPS, really high quality. Then last but not least, I got some of the most fire slides ever. Like these, honestly, first of all, I just want to say the price. These are this item is $20. Probably the most fire slides you guys will ever see. These, bro, I'm gonna be catching all the fish at the pond with these. Like, these are just so amazing. $20 well spent. Probably my favorite thing that I got. You might think these are goofy, but no, these are the most fire slides. These are gonna give me all the good luck. These are gonna attract all the 10-pound bass to me. But yeah, that's pretty much all I got at Cabela's today. Sorry I did not film there. It was just they were blasting music. I don't know why they do that. I don't know why, but anyways, guys, if you want to see more amazing videos from me, as always, stay positive, stay happy, and go catch some more fish. Peace.